Warner! Firstly, boobs are awesome. Second, I am not a part of FaZe Clan. Yuck. And as for C, boobs. Hey, what's up, baby? Guys, we're back in action today with another Call of Duty 4 video sniping to FaZe. This is number 4, I believe, or number 3? 4. It's 4. We'll say it's 4. So anyway, guys, welcome to the video. This is actually, I recorded this prior, actually, about a week ago. The problem was that I had my audio actually kind of messed up, so I'm actually just gonna kind of commentate over, actually, probably the next 3 videos of Call of Duty 4 sniping to FaZe, probably until like episode 6 or 7, just cause stupid freaking Vegas, it's just so dumb. Sometimes, not all the time. But what I wanted to talk to you guys today was about the latest thing that just happened in FaZe. Actually, the 2 latest things that I just wanted to talk about really quick. First of all, a couple of the FaZe members got taken out of the roster. There is a new player. Actually, he was on the MLG team, but now he was on the competitive team, but now he's back to being a player. And if you could guess, it's Heist. Heist was always one of my favorite snipers ever since he had like that 7 or 8 man on screen on Interchange, I believe it was. He's always been one of my favorite players. I've watched him for quite a long time now. But ever since he went competitive, I kind of just didn't really care too much about him. But now that he's back as a player, I look forward to watching some Black Ops 2 content from him and some Modern Warfare 3 content, which is another thing I was kind of was kind of surprised that FaZe actually committed to. Seabass actually said a couple of days ago that they would start uploading Modern Warfare 3 content, and in the 2 million subscriber Taj, that's why it's being what's the word I'm looking for? Put back in time? I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. Held back, I guess, is the best word I'm looking for. Words. And so I was really excited because I am definitely one person that likes Modern Warfare 3 a lot. I was kind of surprised by Seabass' decision. I was like, okay, that's kind of a bit random. But the thing was about FaZe, I always love their videos and everything, but it's actually come recently to me that I've just been like, well, yeah, like, it's pretty much the same thing all the time. There's not that much variety. When you have kill feeding, there's good kill feeds, and when you have good, I mean, I know I say kill feeding, I know I should probably say sniping, but good sniping equals good sniping, blah blah blah. And when you have good trick shotters, you have good trick shotting. I mean, that's the way the video is, and not a lot of there's not too much variety in it. And I mean, I don't mind it. I still watch the videos. I go for not just the playing, but for the music and also the editing, which I always think is really sick, especially Pamage's latest episode with his leftovers, the Catalyst 2 that he had in Pamage Perfection 35, which was absolutely ridiculous, that I absolutely loved. But I was like, I mean, these are good leftovers. I'm really looking forward to the Catalyst 2 because I could see how big of the video that would be. But when it comes to people's episodes and stuff, I'm just like, but I don't care. I mean, it's okay, but I really don't give that much of a hoot. Now, I was really excited when Seabass put this out because I was like, there's going to be a lot of snipers that are actually going to go back to Modern Warfare 3. And I was like, somebody said, I think it was Davey, that was the one that said, trick shotters, it's like trick shotters have a brand new game because nobody actually trick shot in Modern Warfare 3. All you see was snipers and kill feeders, and that's pretty much it. Now, I was kind of like, that makes 100% sense because nobody really did, and yeah, I mean, I can kind of see where Davey's kind of going along with this. So I totally agree with that, but one of the things I've never really realized, especially since COD 4 was banned pretty much from FaZe, I was like, why? It is such an amazing game, and it's really what brought FaZe to where they kind of are today. They started off in COD 4, pretty much, and COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2, but being both that, I mean, they did start off with the trick shots. You know what, that's wrong. They really did start off in Modern Warfare 2, but a lot of really good people came from Call of Duty 4, especially like the snipers really did come from Call of Duty 4. So I was kind of like, well, when I first heard about it, I was like, I don't know about that. Like, it's a very interesting game. I do understand now you get into like hack lobbies and it's all snipers and everything, but switch it up a little bit. Like, maybe like what I hear now, especially with the whole Modern Warfare 3 things, like you can't use Barrett clips, hard hat clips, or what, hard hat? It's not hard hat. Drop zone. You can't freaking, I get hard point, drop zone, and hard point all freaking confused into one. If you've ever played with me, I always say those 3 things. Now, I was like, that makes sense. Like, those are some things that are just too easy to get clips. Go play some domination, go play some ground war, and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, I totally understand that. And then it kind of got me thinking, why not go back to Modern Warfare 2? I think it was Apex that actually said in his free-for-all live commentary that he was talking about Modern Warfare 3, that FaZe was going to start posting up content. I was like, he said that, what was it? What was I saying? I was saying something that I should be saying now. What was it? He said Modern Warfare 2 was dead. And to me, I was like, you guys have been off that game for 9 months now. I don't think the game is dead. You go into search and destroy lobbies, and you still find trick shotters. The game's not dead. I think it's you guys just really don't want to play it. Now, I totally understand that. I mean, everybody kind of sets up in Modern Warfare 2 nowadays. But maybe one good thing, do what Rain did. Rain went from, like, this only search and destroy trick shotter to becoming a free-for-all trick shotter, which nobody sets up, and I totally get that. Now, Apex was also saying in the same video, in the same free-for-all video talking about Modern Warfare 3, that when they go back to now they're going back to Modern Warfare 3, if there's any kids that are setting up, they're going to tell them not to set up. And to me, I was just like, well, do that in Modern Warfare 2. It could really change the community and how everybody really looks at the whole trick-shotting slash sniping slash kill-feeding community. And it kind of changes it all. Mostly towards trick-shotting, I guess. More towards at all. But I mean, it makes sense to me, and it doesn't make sense. Go back to Modern Warfare 3, I totally get that. It was a game that we all loved, and I loved every video that was put out in Modern Warfare 3. Now that they have more variety, I go, oh, I'm going to see Davey now. I'm going to see Davey put out an insane Modern Warfare 3 episode, while Pomage puts out an insane Black Ops 2 episode with his Catalyst 2 leftovers. That's awesome. And then maybe one day we might see Pomage go back to Modern Warfare 3 and maybe put out, like, what is it, like, Iridescent 4. Like, that would be absolutely insane. Like, that's something really awesome. Now, I could kind of see back to where Apex was talking about not going back to Modern Warfare 2. I understand that, but why not actually snipe in Modern Warfare 2? Like, those kill feeding in that game, sniping, whatever you want to call it, I'll just say both, because that'll make everybody happy. Why don't you do sniping slash kill feeding in there? Like, that game was very difficult to actually do, because you had the painkiller, you had the final stand, you had the last stand, you had all that stuff that just made it pretty difficult to actually do in that game. And when I saw something, especially when I saw, I think it was Perception 2, or Perception 1, I think it was just Perception 1, I don't remember. It was by Sephi and JF, a very recent Modern Warfare 2 video. I was like, this takes absolute skill. This is ridiculous. These guys are amazing. And that just wanted me to play the game. Now, I don't really understand why you wouldn't go back to Modern Warfare 2 for kind of that reason. It's kind of sick. It's a good game. Now, then that would kind of bring up, oh, why wouldn't you go back to CoD 4? Why wouldn't you go to World at War? Why wouldn't you go back to CoD 3? It's stuff like that. And I think there's little ifs and ands and stuff like that, but I gotta end the video, guys, here. Maybe in the next episode I'll talk about it a little more, but hoping you enjoyed the video. Please be sure to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, and all the good stuff videos, and next video, previous videos in the description. Yeah, see you later. Wait! I forgot. Drop my base.